During the pandemic, I played video game every single day for 2 years. Obviously, after putting this much time into a game, I would eventually get good at it, and I was very good at it. My video gamer friends respected me when I used to single-handedly bring the match to the win. After pandemic, I got back to school with a mask on. It was genuinely, I'm saying, it was like going from virtual to the real world. I was the first one to enter the classroom. No one was there. I keep the bag and just I'm waiting and thinking about the same respect that I got into the game, into the virtual world. Then I hear the buses sound, meaning the students are coming. I'm excited, literally thinking that how would I react to the respect that I would get. After some time, everyone gets into the handshake and all stuff. But I was looking for my friend. I spot them. First of all, I see their body. It eventually has some muscle. While while I look at myself skinny as hell, I'm thinking that it doesn't matter. Like I'm literally pro. I get to them, have handshake with them. Then the class teacher enters, and then we all get back like rushing through the classroom. I pick up my bag to especially like sit with my friends. I was a bit late. There was no space for me. They say sorry, we don't eventually have space for you, so could you please sit somewhere else? And as a bitch, I said, okay, all right, I will sit somewhere else. Like, all right. While I notice a random motherfucker sitting with them, but then still I sit somewhere else, and wondering that did they forget about that pro guy who killed the people with the headshots, who single-handedly bring the match to the win? Did they forget about that, Shubham? Obviously, then I become how the year went in. I become that lonely guy, left out guy with social anxiety. Luckily, I didn't get bullied because I stayed behind my friend group. Was I happy? No. Was I respected? No. Now, imagine what would have been the scenario if I would have done some push up, read some productive book, and done some productive thing, would have gone on self improvement during that 2 year timeline. Obviously, I wouldn't have been that awkward guy. The virtual world got me. And I think you have clicked on this video because you want to quit video games. It's a big problem. Right now, I don't know whom to blame like for this. We can't blame any, or we can, but that's a different topic. But we waste thousands of hours into this virtual world. Like you could have mastered a skill at the world level. Why does we play video games? I think it's about the compliment and the respect that we get in the virtual world. Like obviously in the real world, your friend, your brother and sister, his like your teacher, the girl in the school don't respect you, don't like you. But in the virtual world, you are a fucking dragon slayer. You literally kill like 4 people in a round. You leveling up. Obviously, you would go to the place where you get respected, complimented. If you're not getting it in school, then you would get into virtual. And I think you are smart enough to know that there's nothing beneficial for you into these virtual things, video games. Right now, when I see these men literally giving money to these games and these gamer influencers who like encourage you to buy video games, buy. Like, you have already given it your respect, you have already given it your social life, you have already given it your mind, and these fucking men are so dumb to give it their money too. Just how many things are you going to sacrifice for this bullshit? They don't understand that these company have especially made these things addictive, and these modern men are dumb enough to get into it and give their everything. You can imagine these evil companies like planning it. Why do they create porn? Why do they create video games? Why is there TikTok? Why does Instagram suggest that fitness influencer that just show her ass? Why? Why are these gamer influencers telling you to buy this game, play this game, and see how much good I am into this game? Why? They need your life, your attention, your money, your goals, your testosterone. And you don't have to be like those men who are degenerate enough to give it all to them without even thinking twice. Now, what are the genuine things that you could do to quit video games? If you want to quit video games, a single greatest piece of advice would be to like replace it with a hobby or a skill that eventually has the same feeling as progression, status, brotherhood, leveling up. Like, workout is a very nice example of it. But before you like move on, like you move on from this stage, all right, your social life would have huge impact on this, on you. Your social life would have huge impact on you. If you are friend with these losers who are happy with this mediocre life, who are happy with continuing playing video games, if you stay friend with them, you won't be able to climb the mountain. Like, literally, here you are trying to climb the mountain, and these loser friends are trying to drag you back to the ground. You can't pretend to be friends with them. You can't pretend to be friend with them and have like pretend to have a good relation with them. You would just end up relapsing and end up feeling pathetic. If you genuinely want to improve, you would have to leave this loser friend, because you would realize that your friend circle revolves a lot around this modern degeneracy. It's for so many guys who like want to quit these bad habits, but they can't stop talking to this loser friend of them. You need to adapt the reality. You need to adapt the truth. It's true that you won't be able to improve if you would stay friend with this loser friend. It's the reality. You must get onto this like shedding the layer thing. Like, for example, you are here at your current stage where you have like current existing app that you have on your phone, some kind of hairstyle that you have, the kind of people that you spend time with. When you decide to genuinely like quit this stage, it means like you genuinely want to shed this layer of your life. It means shedding the shirt that remind you of it. It means shedding the wallpaper that remind you of it. It means shedding all the people that remind you of your lesser version of yourself. But you don't know, like you no longer want to be that version of yourself. You don't want to be that guy anymore. Now, if you respect yourself, your purpose, your existence, then send a respectful message into this Discord server or WhatsApp chat group, whatever you have, saying that you are not interested in these video games anymore. You could say it, you have to say it respectfully. You don't need to criticize and anything more because you haven't achieved what, you are just moving on. You could just say like, hey guys, I'm grateful for all the memories and experience that I had with you, but I'm not interested in playing the video games anymore and I just want to move on. Thank you. Thank you. That's all. That's it. And leave the group chat. It's hard, but to achieve big things, the sacrifices needs to be big too. And it's better to be alone than staying with these loser, than staying with these people who like drag you into this negative and dark side. Like, it's such a waste of time, like trying to stay on good terms with these people who aren't even good for you. It's a waste of time to like try and hold on to these people. It's not terrible to be alone for some time, like when you are finding yourself and navigating your self improvement.